Hey everybody, Scrappin' 30s Chick here. Today is Super Simple Card Wednesday, and I wanted to make this super simple card for you, and with a new technique that I just saw by Momo, and she's on YouTube, and she is one of my blogs that I follow on my blog, So, made by Momo.blogspot.com, and you need to really check her out. She's got some great techniques. Tell you what you need. I'm using crushed curry here for my A2 card, 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. Second layer is going to be 4 by 5.25, and this is just basic DCWV green cardstock. Melon Mambo, and this measures 3 by 5.25. The tag that I cut out from the Mother's Day cartridge, let me show you that. Right here. If you can see, it's a new Mother's Day 2010. I'm using this tag here, and I cut this out at 2 inches, and I cut the layer out at 1 3/4. You're also going to need a stamp set. I'm going to be using this Thinking of You, and these are, I believe, Stampendous stamps. A soft suede classic ink by Stampin' Up. I did go ahead, as you saw, and punch this out to save time, but this is their Scallop Border Punch by Stampin' Up, their new design. I absolutely love the new design, and I have not had a single problem with punching out anything, so love it. You're going to need some ribbon. This is by Off Ray, just some thin ribbon that I have here. And you need a fairly decent length to go around the card a couple times. Like I did here, I went around a couple times, and you can see the back. You're going to need your shimmer mist. I'm using a champagne shimmer mist. The ink, the paint is from Stampin' Up, and I just mixed it with water, and it works fine. And I don't have any problems with it. So, and I put the little ball in there too to keep it mixable when you shake it, so it doesn't all settle. But I really love this. This is one of my favorite things by Stampin' Up, is that shimmer paint. You're also going to need your Cuttlebug folder, and this one, let me see which one this is called. My niece was in here over the weekend, and she moved everything around. Here we go. This is the Argyle Cuttlebug folder. So you need that. You need 3 buttons and 2 silver brads. So let me get started with putting this together for you. I'm going to start by putting our first layer on with our ATG gun. You can use snail too. I'm a huge fan of this ATG gun. My pink stamper turned me on to it, and I had to get one because it just makes things so much more easy. There we go. Next, we're going to break out the Cuttlebug, and you're going to use your A plate, B plate, your embossing folder, and another B plate. Put this down. Got our folder. And voila! There's still some glitter in here. I think my niece put glitter in here. So the Argyle print, I'm going to go ahead and stick that on. You can choose what side if you want, the side that's more embossed or the unembossed side. I like the unembossed side. Or I like the embossed side, rather, sorry. I try to tape down my edges really well, just for the fact that I don't necessarily like my corners to stick up. You're going to find the middle here, and go ahead and pop down your 3rd layer. There we go. You're going to put on your ribbon. And arrange this how you want, as long as it looks like 2 layers here. And then I liked my little button here in the corner. And you're going to put your ribbon catty corner. You're not going to do it side to side, but you're going to do it one hole and then the hole directly opposite of it. Just want to fold your ribbon so that you can get it in the hole. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to find the spot that you actually want your ribbon to be at, or your button to be at. I want mine a little more on the edge, so I'm going to adjust this. There we go. Now I'm going to tie a knot to fasten it down. There we go. And I'm going to tie a really cute bow if I can here. I might have cheated myself a little bit. Cut off my excess. And my fuzzies here. And then I also learned this trick from Momo to burn my edges so that you don't fray, and it's been very helpful. Alright, so that part of the card is done. Next we're going to assemble our tag here. And you can decide if you want to round your edges. I did it on this one, and I'm not going to do it on this one just so I can show you the both ways to do this. And find the middle of the larger tag. Probably about there. Whoops. There we go. So I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to use my shimmer mist. I'm going to do this off camera, but this is what I'm going to be using here. You can see, I hope you can see the shimmer mist. I just did it over everything, but to give it that little pretty sparkle. So there's that. While that's drying, which doesn't take very long, I'm going to get my soft suede stamp pad and my Thinking of You. I'm going to go ahead and just stamp this right in the center here. There we go. Now I'm going to get 2 brads. I'm going to use these silver brads. All my brads are from Oriental Trading Company, and they give you so many, and it's pretty darn cheap too. Got a whole bunch of different selections there to choose from. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up in the middle here. Grab my crocodile and then make my holes where the holes on the tag are. There we go. Then you're going to want to put your brads in. And I push down just to secure them a little better. Grab some pop dots for your buttons. There we go. A little bit smaller one. And there's your card. You can secure this or you can leave it flat, unsecured. It is a tag, so you can just leave it hanging there. But that's your super simple card for Super Simple Card Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed it. Have an awesome day, you guys.